Hello guys, welcome to Next Step with Cherry. So if you're my new viewer, I want to say a very big welcome, and you might want to click on the subscription button because I share a lot of information on study abroad, move abroad, jobs abroad, and everything that will make your next step to be better. So if you're my returning subscriber, thank you so much for choosing Cherry. And if you're not on my Telegram, please do well to join my Telegram where you can as well DIY with other people that are applying. And if you're looking for like ways to go to Canada for free, I have this link on my description that you can click on, and you can go through the ebooks and see like ways that you can be able to go get scholarship or like free education in Canada. So you can just look through it. And if you also are looking for like languages, how to learn languages, because right now I'm learning German language because it's like a hot course right now. Just like I used to say, there are a lot of opportunities for like where you can speak German language. So you can use my link on the description and you can be able to get 30% discount if you subscribe to learn the language. I like the app because you can as well speak and they will grade you. They will know if you're right or wrong, and they will grade the accent and every other thing. So you guys can just check it out. So today we are going to see a fully funded scholarship and how you can study in Italy for free. So I'm going to explain to you how the Italian tuition and everything work just as we do it, because on this channel we share universities that have low tuition. So in Italy, like most of the universities that I've seen, the tuition per year ranges from around 1,500 euro to about 2,600 or 2,800 euro. Yes, that's right. So it's a really, really low tuition compared to other European countries. So if you want to go to Italy and you want to study in a low country, like a low tuition country, then you can check out Italy. And of course, I know a lot of you might be wondering, like, how can I study? I mean, like, it's Italian language. I don't know if they have like English courses. Yes, they do have English courses, and I'm going to list some of the universities that I have checked and I've applied for people, and they have English courses. So one thing is that when you are applying, please read through the how to apply and make sure that you read if they need a verification of your document, because some of them might need you to first of all verify your document. And that is why I have been hammering, like, if you want to apply to all those low tuition countries, the first step you need to do, even if the admission application window is closed, the first step that you need to go with is go and legalize your documents. Go to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in your country. I don't know what it's called in your country, and also Ministry of Education, those two places, and legalize your documents, because most of these European countries always need this verification. They always need you to submit this kind of document. So, but you can check this some of these Italian universities. Some of them might not require it when you are applying for admission, but when you get admission, then you might have to submit the verified, or like when you are going for your visa, you might have to submit the verified and legalized, authorized documents to the country's embassy in your country. So we are also going to look at the steps that you need to follow when you are going for that process. So the first step that you have to do is, first of all, check the courses that are taught in English. So there are tricky ways that you can check this. One of them is just to go on Google and write something like BSc in computer Italy, and then it will list the schools that are offering BSc in computer in Italy, and then you can click on that and check if they are taught in English or not. So with that, you will see like list of universities in Italy that offers that, and you can also check it as masters, like MA in linguistic Italy, and it will also list out that. So with that, you can check the university that you would want to go for, and when you find that university, check the requirements. If you fulfill the requirements, the application is really easy. It's always easy. So when you fulfill the requirement, check if you need to submit the verification. If you don't need to submit the verification, then you can apply. So when you apply, first thing you need to know is that there is always an application fee of around 30 euro, depending on the school, 30 to 50 euro. And if you want to pay that application fee, you might need a credit card instead of a debit card. So you can see if you find someone that can pay that off for you, and you're good to go. So when you pay that and submit your documents, then I think the admission comes out in 1 month or less than 1 month or less than 2 months. So when the admission comes out, then you know if you are going or not. So these are the ways that you can apply to the universities in Italy. and there are many courses that you can go for. And also, like, the tuition is low, so also the living expenses is also low. So you can just check it out, check out how you can apply to those universities. So but today I want to talk about the scholarship that is going on right now. Right now there is an Italian government scholarship for mostly Africans and also some part of Asia. So if you apply to these universities now, then you will apply to this scholarship immediately. I will leave the link on the description. This scholarship is for master's degree and for other short courses. So when you click on that link, just scroll down, read through it, read through the requirements, and especially the master's requirements if they need the verification. If they don't need the verification, then scroll down a bit and you will see where to apply. Click on that, register, and sign in, and you start to upload your documents. But make sure you've already applied to a university in Italy. So how it works is that if you can be able to get that admission, or if you can be able to get that scholarship and the admission, then you can as well compete with the scholarship. So what the scholarship covers, it covers your tuition, it covers your living expenses, it covers your transport within Italy. So it covers a lot of things, and it's a really, they give you €900 every month, and that is really high compared to the living expenses in Italy. So when you apply to that, when you apply to these schools, then you also go to this scholarship and apply to this scholarship. Make sure you do it this month because the scholarship deadline is next month. So when you apply to these two, first the school that you want to apply to, if you have the money, apply to at least 3 schools or 4 schools, so that if anyone gives you, then it's gonna as well go with the scholarship. So when you apply to the schools, then go to this link that I'm going to keep on the description button and apply to the scholarship. So when you apply to the scholarship, please make sure that they don't need the verification. Then you can start preparing your documents for your visa process. So when you submit all those documents online for your admission, then we go on visa process. So I'm going to give you the list of, or like how you are going to prepare for your visa process. And number one is you need to take your academic qualification, that is your high school certificate, and also your BSc certificate. If you're going for masters, you need to take it, the original copy and 2 photocopies. You need to take it. So after you have submitted your documents, your application, your admission, and your scholarship, if the scholarship does not require verification, then the next step you have to take is prepare your documents for your visa. And what are the documents that you need to prepare for your visa? We are going to go through it one after the other. Number one, if you are going for your master's, you need to prepare your your high school certificates and your bachelor's degree certificate. These two, you need to prepare it, bring it out. And then if you're going for bachelor's, then you need to bring out your high school certificate. So if you're going for like PhD, you need to bring out your high school, your bachelor's certificate, and your master's certificate. You need to bring out these certificates, and then you need to bring out your you also need to bring out your birth certificate. So I'm looking at my phone. You also need to bring out your birth certificate. When you bring it out, you also need to bring out your affiliates of like the family income. You can go to court and you can get that family income statement that states the amount that your family gets every year. This will help you when you want to convince them about the scholarship if they need you to upload additional documents. So you also need to bring that, and then you will take all these documents and give it to a translator to translate for you. So and also police report. Please don't forget police report. You also need to bring police report, and then you take the academic documents and give it to translator to translate for you. So when the translator translates your academic documents, your high school and your BSc or your master's, you give it to a translator that will translate it to Italian language. So when the translator translates it to Italian language, you take this document that I mentioned before: 1, your academic documents; 2, your birth certificate; 3, your criminal record; and 4, affiliate income, like your family income. You take all these documents and you go to Ministry of Foreign Affairs first. So when you go to Ministry of Foreign Affairs, they will authorize all these documents, and then you go to Ministry of Education. I don't know what it's called in your country, but then the Ministry of Education will authorize or legalize your education documents. So when these documents are legalized and authorized in these 2 places, or 1 place, then you need to do a pre-enrollment on the University Italia. I'm going to keep the link. for pre-enrollment. When you do a pre-enrollment, then you will book an appointment at the Italian embassy in your country. So on the day of the appointment, you will go with all the documents authenticated, the English, the original copy, the original version, the copy, the photocopy of the document, as well as the Italian language version. You need to take them to your embassy, or like the appointment day, you take them to the embassy and then they will authenticate it and legalize it. So when this is done, then you are almost ready for your visa. Or the rest thing you need to do is just to book your accommodation, or start making plan for your accommodation, start making plan for your proof of fund, start making plan for your proof of fund, and also. But if you get the scholarship, then you don't need the proof of fund. But if you don't get the scholarship, then you start making appointment for that. You start making arrangement for like insurance and like flight and other things. But you just start to make appointment for that, or like you start arrange that just in case the scholarship did not work out. And when the admission comes out and you get in, then the school will also give you like a date to pay like some certain amount of money. It's always 120 euro between that. So if you pay that and you eventually get the scholarship, they will refund you the money. They'll refund you the money back. So, and then you can wait for the scholarship result. So if the scholarship comes out, then you don't need to prepare all the other things. All you need to do is just to go with your scholarship letter, your admission letter, and your academic qualification legalized and authenticated at the two places: your country's Foreign Affairs Ministry of Education and the Italian embassy. So you get those documents and you go for your visa interview, and that is all. So this is how you can study in Italy for free, and how you can study in Italy in a low tuition mode, or a low tuition cost. So you can go there for your bachelor's degree as well as your master's degree. So please tell me if you have any problem during the process. You can contact the school. And now I'm going to give you like schools that I know that I've applied for people that also have English taught courses. I know University of Milan. I know Polytechnic of Milan. I know University of Bologna, or what's Bologna, B-O-L-O-G-N-A. And I also know University of Padova. I know University of Celano. So you can check out those universities and see if they have the courses that you want to study. And that's all. You can just prepare and apply immediately, because they will be closing up. They will be rounding up for the year. So good luck, and tell me if you like this video. Please click on the like button so it will be recommended to other people. So good luck, and see you next time.